about what we were just talking about.
No. Yeah, it was hot today.
Beautiful out here, sweatshirt. Very comfortable. Don't
It's
put that button.
66 here.
Yeah, we're in the 80s. It's hot.
59. 59. Beautiful weather. What? Why would I get a thing about dental implants? What are they trying to say? See, that's what Hillbilly wants right there. He wants to have this done.
Ow. Mm.
It is an owl.
How much is that per tooth?
It's 1,000 to 1,100.
Hey, Happy Lux.
See, there's another StreamYard ad. Jesus. That's crazy.
Well, I'm already in here, so I don't have any ad.
$1,000 a tooth?
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah, down here it's 17,000 for the uppers and 17,000 for the lowers.
Hmm.
Full set.
Yeah, $1,000 a tooth, give or take.
Depends on if you have your wisdom teeth or not.
Yeah, they'd be putting in
KK.
more teeth than I had.
KK said she cooked today, made spaghetti. Wow, KK. That's what I'm having for supper, spaghetti.
Nope. Cheese and crackers or something.
Cheese and
And she had
crackers.
cooked veggies. No thanks. What's up, TJ?
Well, isn't that funny? My goofy little Volkswagen Car McGee I have from the 1960s, the little car. This book is 2009. Back then it was worth $300.
Hey. KK says she went to Wally World today. Good luck with that.
I was trying to find toys when Hillbilly was a kid, but they don't quite go back that far.
Dude, it was real easy to find the toys for you. A stick and a rock.
You don't happen to have any G.I. Joes cooking around, do you?
Not anymore. I used to have them all. When I was doing the service, my mom gave them all away to my little cousin.
You know those things go about $350 a piece, right?
Yeah, I had all of them, dude. All this accessories to it, everything. I did.
With the Kung Fu grip. I remember that. I remember that Kung Fu grip.
One year for Christmas, I got an awesome NASA set. It was you blew up the balloon and you hooked a little basket to it, and it had a rubber band fan, and you let go of it, and it would actually bring the balloon up off the launch pad.
I think I remember that.
And I had a ton of Matchbox cars. Good Lord. She gave all them away.
Gave them away or let your dog eat them?
She gave them away when I left and went in the service. I had Matchbox cars and that other brand. I can't remember the name of the other brand. Hot
Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah, Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
G.I. Joe Astro Locker. Oh boy, I'm not going to tell you.
Hey, Carrie.
Let's just say that it has 4-digit price tag.
Dang.
Enough that you could have paid for a flight just with that one doll.
I wish I had all my Daisy BB guns.
Still got 2.
Do you?
Yeah, I got a Red Ryder.
I wore mine out, dude.
Um,
You'll shoot
got a
you
Red
right.
Ryder, and I still have one I shoot. But that one does about 480 feet per second.
Then I did. Then I moved up to what was that one combination I had? Crossman,
The Crossman pump.
pellet, or
Yeah.
BB. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's a break action. Click, insert one, click, bipod, everything.
Sonya's like, I have no idea what you idiots are talking about.
Toys. Just
Toy.
toys. That's all we're talking about.
Just toys.
Yep. Nothing but, wait a minute, matchboxes? You didn't happen to have a Mustang, did you?
Dude, I had all kind. I'm serious. I had, dude. There's no telling how many boxes of Matchbox cards I had. Baseball cards, football cards. I collected all that stuff, dude. All gone.
I still have football. Hard to believe how much Pez dispensers are worth.
You're echoing.
Yeah. The Sweet Pea. I bought her several through my travels. I used to stop in antique shops and stuff. I bought her quite a few of the old Pez.
Yeah, a lot of the.
You're
Why am I
echoing.
echoing?
Is your YouTube muted?
I don't have YouTube on. I don't have YouTube on, except for up there on a different computer altogether.
I don't know.
Vermont used to blow up the punching bags. They were like 3 foot tall and they had sand in the bottom of them. So when you punched them, they'd stand back up. He used to have those when he was a kid.
Bop'ems. I am echoing. Is that you?
I don't know. Is it me?
I don't know. You got your phone turned on?
It's turned completely down.
Let me mute myself and see if it still echoes when somebody says something.
It's not me.
Walmart didn't have it. KK. She looked for Dukes at Walmart.
So it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
No? I don't hear it now.
No, it's gone now.
You remember what were they called? Twizzlers, Vermont? Wasn't that what they were called? Where you pulled them and ring, ring,
Yeah.
ring, and then you turned them loose and they went round and round and round?
Yeah.
Not the ones you had with the pull string.
No. I have those too. But yeah, the ones that used, they made sparks most of the time inside.
Slot cars.
I have slot cars, yep. Still have slot cars. I have a Volkswagen Baja Bug.
I got a set of those things called clackers back in the day.
God.
My mom took them away from me. Because the doctors, all the people up home started saying that they were causing bone bruises from the clackers hitting you on the arm.
You mean the bolo balls? Because that's all it was. That was just a ancient hunting tool.
Yeah. I got mine taken away.
Yeah, me too, because I kind of maybe wrapped around my brother.
Oh, jeez.
I wasn't allowed to have Play-Doh either.
Why'd you eat it?
No, we had all hardwood floors in my house when I was a kid, and Mom had carpet put down.
Uh,
and I was not allowed to have Play-Doh after she put the carpet down.
Oh,
Silly
I thought-
putty, I wasn't allowed to have that.
oh, couldn't have silly putty, but for a whole different reason.
I used to love silly putty. Put it on the comic books. I'd leave the image imprinted on the comic books. On the silly putty. It was pretty cool. Appreciate the like and share, Arlene Berdita.
We'd sneak into Grandpa's reloading stuff and pour a little bit in the silly putty. Close it up. My mom kind of got mad after a while. Let's see. I found the daisies.
You've been getting in trouble ever since you were little, huh?
Oh yeah. My mom has pictures of me walking to the store with a hockey stick.
So when you brought home the first pterodactyl, you probably got a spanking then.
She did not enjoy me bringing home snakes and putting them in the fish tank.
What?
Hi, Arlene. I thought they could swim.
No snake.
Oh,
That
you see
old
'em?
tree trimmer posted something on Instagram. I think it was yesterday, him holding a dang snake. Not me. I ain't touching one.
Yeah, but he's out there where when they bite you, they hurt you.
Yeah.
It's like here at my house. Every damn one of them. Copperheads, rattlesnakes, and water moccasins.
Garter snakes, grass snakes, and milk snakes. Nothing.
Oh. I don't care what kind of snake it is. If I can get the hoe or the shotgun on it, I don't have to worry about it no more.
Nope.
And everybody thinks black snakes run away the poisonous snakes. That is not true. We up in the mountains of Western North Carolina, we have black rattlesnakes, where the rattlesnakes have bred with the black snakes. That is not a true statement. That thing be as black can be, and it's got rattlers on the end of it.
Yeah, the only thing you're really gonna work is like a good weasel. Then you gotta
Guineas,
deal with
too.
them.
Pigs, guineas.
Yeah, we don't need pigs though.
And then those, what's it? The king snakes. They'll kill a poisonous snake.
Yep, we don't have any of those stuff. I didn't think we have spiders that are poisonous. Yeah, I don't think we have anything.
The brown recluse.
We got brown recluse and black widow down here.
No.
I had a supervisor got bit by a black widow hooking up in a foam pedestal down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He about lost his thumb and his finger, index finger.
We have wolf spiders that are about the size of your hand, but
Wolf spiders are nasty.
not poisonous though.
I don't like spiders either.
Hi KK, what's going on? I forgot to say hi. Sorry. 7 people. I shared. Sonia, did you share?
I did.
Did you share with friends?
I did.
So what did you paint today? I didn't get to see you today. I was busy up elbows and knees into my punk. Ponderosa.
Yeah, kind of boring stuff. I was teaching more than I was doing more teaching than painting.
Hear you, teacher.
But I do have this one coming up.
Ah, cool.
Oh, and I.
Yep, we're gonna do another blue one, blue eye. That's gonna be on its way to Australia.
Oh, that's Aces.
Yep. Yep. Then I'm gonna paint some stuff for myself. I want to do a couple more Dark Forest. I'm kind of feeling the Dark Forest thing right now again. Hope it doesn't affect people, but
What's up, Nell Court?
oh, she said did it again.
Did you remember to do whatever you were supposed to do from the sticky note from yesterday?
Yep. And actually, he was watching my live stream when I texted him.
I kind of thought about it after you said you were going to call him. I don't know if they would have any control over that or not. Figured it would be a YouTube thing, but
He's got a because they're a huge sponsor with Google. He just contact his Google representative and say, "Hey, this guy's a user for us. He, does videos for us. He's, we're running him in our office. We would kind of like to use our ads."
yeah,
Yeah, the
StreamYard
other
ads.
option.
StreamYard ads
option
are
is
all over the place.
sponsorship.
Yeah.
And I think sponsorship, you kind of lose money, don't you, Hillbilly? I'm sure.
Dude, I don't know. Back last year or year before last, there was lots of people doing that sponsorship thing. But I don't even know any of the people that's still on YouTube that were doing the sponsorship.
A lot of gamers, and the people above like 500,000 people, they all have them. But it's like 4 or 5 companies though. You can tell the automotive and go-kart and mini bike ones because they're all Go Power Sports, one company.
Yep.
I watch a lot of that stuff, the tractor. I like Will It Start type videos. Kind of a fan of really old equipment. I like the old iron.
I know that buddy of mine over in the Philippines. I call him my buddy. Hadn't met him in person but one time. But we talked a bunch. He tried to get some of the travel industry to sponsor him. He uses like fancy leather bags to carry his computer equipment and his camera equipment and all that. And he tried to get the bag company to sponsor him. He's tried to get a bunch of them to sponsor him. And so far, he hasn't got none of them. But he's got his own website. He's wrote 2 books. He's been into all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'm echoing again. The photography stuff, I've got a couple, but not anything to do with painting. And it has nothing to do with YouTube.
There was a guy. He's from up the road from me. He was right up outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. Jeremy Clodfeld, Clodfield. His channel is called Do More Life. And he moved to Thailand he started out in the Philippines and then he went to Thailand to become a blogger, photographer. And he ended up he's teaching English.
More money?
In Thailand. And now he's up in Bangkok, Thailand. He was down next to Pattaya. But now he's in Bangkok teaching English. But he tried to make it as a blogger and a photographer. But
in Thailand.
Apparently that didn't work out for him because he's teaching school.
Well, Thailand is one of the largest between Thailand, India, and the Swiss Alps. Those are the 3 largest photograph places in the world. Everybody's got a camera.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be something special to shoot pictures over there. I mean, we all have cameras now. We all carry one.
Yeah, you got to be out swimming with the dolphins in the middle of the ocean. It's not a planned trip, or you're out there in a bonka boat fishing with a local fisherman, and the giant whales come up right beside of you and almost turn your boat over, and you catch that on film or something like that. But yeah, the photography is a hard road to hoe anymore.
My favorite photograph I've seen lately was this guy was in a kayak flying his drone above him. And under his kayak was the whale shark, the massive, humongous, completely harmless.
Yeah.
Plankton eater, but still. Imagine having that giant silhouette underneath you. And you're going back through your video going, crap.
Well, it's kind of like drone videos. When they first came out on YouTube, that was the big thing. Oh, drone. Oh, look at the drone videos. Look at the drone videos. And then everybody bought drones, and it became a dime a dozen when it first came out. Like I say, you just actually got to catch something happening. I mean, it's like reap what you sow, I think.
Yeah.
Caught that whale that was about to be beached, and the local news company and the worldwide news picked it up, and that video went ballistic. But you just got to be at the right place at the right time for something like that to happen.
Yeah, that's why so many people have dash cams now. So many people. Because they're hoping for that 1 in a million news piece. Or,
Yep.
Unfortunately, tragic event or something happened, What was that?
Yeah, just they're ready to pull on the Golden Gate Bridge and it collapses or something.
Or it's doing this.
Yeah.
Those videos are worth a ton of money when you're sitting there and you're wobbling in a car and your whole bridge.
A video of Sasquatch.
If you can get a real one.
That's about the only supposedly animal out there that you're going to do any good with animals. I mean, there's so many deer, there's so many bears, there's so many this, there's so many that. It's just saturated.
Fish and Wildlife up here and it's been the same for, 25, 30 years. It's a $5,000 reward for anyone, hey, Sue, that can get a photograph of a Green Mountain catamount, the mountain lion that's up here.
Mm-hmm.
There's like maybe 2 known in the entire state.
Yeah, it's just
pretty rare animal.
Yeah.
And we have some pretty dark, deep, heavy woods up here where people aren't climbing through those woods. There are cliffs and rocks and gullies and just wet, dark places, and just no place for people to go. I've climbed through a couple of them, but that's just because I'm not sane.
Yeah, you ain't right.
Yeah, that's where I find things. That's where I found my axe head there, the stone tool there.
Dude, tell the truth. That's one your mom used to use when you were a baby. Chopping up dinosaur meat.
These are all the response text messages that I sent out.
Is that what that noise is? Oh. Has your bestie sent you a message yet?
He's your bestie, not mine.
No. I don't want to talk about it.
I know.
Vermont has lots of besties.
I got insulted on Sonia's live last night, so I kind of got a hair across my tuchus. Somebody told me I was vain.
Oh, really?
I don't seem very vain to you, do I?
Nope.
Nope.
And which professor told you that?
Sonya's bestie.
He's not my bestie. Stop.
Yep. That I'm cool with a lot of people calling me a lot of things, but that's one that just irritates me bad.
Mm.
Because I work real hard not to be that way.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean, I'm a
surprised.
farmer,
I'm surprised and
mechanic,
I'm not
truck driver.
surprised that came out of his mouth.
Where's the vanity going to come from that? I'm an old guy that's kind of run down.
I would expect that out of somebody else's mouth, but I don't know, kind of blew me away.
Yep.
You know, that's one thing I've learned on YouTube too. You got to really not take to heart a lot of stuff the British people say either. You know, that's a whole different crowd there. Their sense of humor is completely different. Their way of thinking it's different.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, 631 Slots. What's up? Hadn't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good, my friend.
that's like I had a person come in my chat today, Ianopolis. He's one of the people that taught me how to paint also, along with Anthony and Chrissy and another channel. And when you add something extra, he calls it, wow, that's totally BS. You know, he says the word though. But for them, that means extra, special, awesome, you know. I'm not going to be throwing that word out there because for me, that's just not the right word to fit that. But in Australia, that's something great, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you take like God the Good One, Lucy Lex, or some of those over there in England. They're like I say, they'll say things on there and they'll be just laughing their butts off. And I'm thinking, I had to stop and think about what they were saying to try to find humor in it.
Yeah.
And
Their
it's just
slang is totally different.
Gemma
Yeah.
did that to me. Gemma was throwing words at me one day. Gemma Harvey. And
Yeah.
I'm going, wait, is she insulting me or saying that I'm good? I couldn't, I wasn't sure.
Before I
Well, see,
react,
I
I
don't
want to think about it.
I don't have to worry about it because I can't understand nothing she says.
It's like, wait, I'm not sure she didn't tell me off, but I'm not really sure.
My mom's
Yeah,
gonna be
if
coming
she-
up the stairs. Everybody
If
wave.
she's on live stream, I have no idea. Look, she hauled Bud around the corner. She didn't even slow down.
She's got to go potty.
I didn't even
The
get a chance
bathroom's
to
right
say
over there.
hey.
She's headed to the potty.
She was flying around that corner.
Had hiccups all day long. I don't know what's going on with hiccups today. So I guess I got to buy a new camera finally.
Dude, you've been talking about that for
That
6
from-
months.
I know, but
Stop putting it off.
I kind of was told that my picture's starting to go a little grainy. It's not quite as clear, is it?
He was
It's
playing
fine
tricks
to
in my
me. I
eyes
can't
last
tell
week.
no difference. I'm half blind.
I was gonna say you're old. You're not getting. Your birthday's like in what, 2 weeks?
I don't have birthdays no more.
Okay, your day you were birthed.
I was hatched.
I was, I was just gonna say that.
Created in a laboratory. I was created in the 60s, so I'm sure that chemicals were involved.
Yeah.
Seems a lot of us were created in the 60s. Free love.
73.
Dude, those 70s were rough too, brother. Good Lord, have mercy, were the 70s rough.
Late 70s.
I don't know how I made it out of the 70s.
Yeah.
That was Ooh, ooh. That's all I can say.
I made it out of
Seven-
the 70s by rupturing my spleen and ending up in the hospital for 17 days.
Mm.
That's how I got out of the 70s.
Let's see.
But I kept it.
I don't
It
remember
healed.
the 80s much. I think I lived through the 80s, maybe. I don't know. I must have. I'm here. KK was born in 1971.
She's older than I am.
I would not have known that. I didn't know she was that old. Did you?
Nope.
I thought she was like 25 or something.
Yeah, she's like what, 50? Gonna be 50?
Gonna be 50. Yep. So she's got that whole Tony Damien thing going. Talk about another person that doesn't look like she's in her 50s. First time I ever saw her, I'm thinking, wow, should she even be on here? Oh, okay.
People-
That's better. Okay. Phew. 1990s.
Wait, what?
Wait. KK, I'm confused. Don't confuse me.
71 or the 90s? Make up your mind.
I'm so confused.
Jake should be 50 in December.
Wow.
My oldest daughter will be 40 this December.
My daughter just turned 29.
My youngest turned 23 and my oldest will be 40.
Jeez. It's almost the same age as I am.
You wish. You
fine.
wish.
I was 15 years old when she was born.
Keep telling yourself that, dude.
I know what year I was born.
Keep telling yourself that.
Pretty sure I knew. Yep, birth certificate says that date.
Dude, they didn't even have stone tablets when you were born
Yeah.
to record your birth date.
Excuse me, sorry.
Are we boring you?
Yeah, I need a nap.
You were supposed to take a nap like 2 hours ago.
Didn't happen.
Did y'all see where that lady passed away the other day, the African American lady up in Charlotte, North Carolina? They're not for sure, but she was either 115 or 116. She was the
Jeez.
oldest living person in the United States. She had like 127 great grandchildren.
There's some active people right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see, how many did my grandmother have? Well, the last picture I have with my grandmother was my grandmother, my daughter, my mom, myself, and my granddaughter. My granddaughter was born in 2017. My grandmother was born in 1917. It was 100 years between the two of them.
Hey, Theo T, how you doing, my friend? Hadn't seen you in forever.
You don't get a lot of pictures with that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, my grandmother on mama's side, she died way before I was even thought of. All the kids were young. And then I don't think I ever saw my great grandmother on mama's side.
I got to meet both my great grandmothers
Yeah, I did.
and my
I
great
never
grandfather.
did. And then my grandfather remarried. He married a triplet. There was Essie, Bessie, and Desi. He married Bessie. So
Is he
that's the
sure?
only one I knew as my grandmother from mama's side.
Is he sure that's the one he married?
Yeah, no doubt.
I dated a twin in high school. Never would I ever think of doing that again. Because they play head games with you.
Mhm.
You go to pick one up, go out to the movies or something, and it's like, are you sure you're saying you say you are? Because they dressed alike, they looked alike, same hair.
You gotta make sure you got the right one.
Maybe they just rotated with you every other day.
Lucky me.
You didn't even know it.
It's not impossible, I suppose. But I hope not.
What's up, Artist Devil? How you doing today, my friend?
She was a nice girl, but she went to the dark side and became political.
Dude, I dated a girl one time that was night blind.
So my wife is.
Couldn't see a thing, dude, when the sun went down.
No, that's why I drive at night. My wife can't see at night.
That's where I can't see at night either when I'm driving.
She's had 2 LASIK surgeries. They lasted a month, and then her glasses are almost exactly the same as before she got it done.
It didn't work on her at all.
No, only for a little bit.
Yeah, this girl was 15. She was night blind. Kind of weird. I never knew anybody. That's the first and only person I've ever met in my life that was night blind.
I'm great at night. Can't see during the day.
I got to where I can't see crap at night.
I have to have such dark glasses during the day. Can't do UV light of any kind.
I find the older I get, the more sensitive to light my eyes get.
I love it going to Walmart. I'm walking through the store with, my glasses are mirrored.
Yeah.
Old ladies are like, do you think you need to wear those? Only if I want to
What?
see. Oh, yeah, I get that all the time.
Better hope there ain't nobody listening to this live stream, because if there is, you just got in trouble again.
Nope. I don't think she turns on YouTube.
Unpaid dishwasher.
Actually, I think she's taking a nap. She drove Nick down to Burlington today, which is 40-something miles that way, south.
Different store. Oh no, he's off today.
Yeah, no, he had to go to the hardware store
Go.
to pick up his hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if your buddy that's down south of you, if she's on YouTube anymore or not.
Haven't seen her one bit.
I don't see her on Instagram no more. I used to get stuff on Instagram every day, but I have not even seen her on Instagram.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, Funny Moments 5 is up.
Fine. Don't let me start in like I did last night. I was kind of a jerk last night.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, seriously. I was in need of sugar in the worst way. I need sugar.
Did you use big words or something?
Freaking is about as big as he gets. Freaking ding. I'm like, oh. What did I do?
I'm starving, so I'm grumpy because I'm hungry.
Yeah, what'd you eat again? That you had
I
another
had one
ham?
bite of shepherd's pie.
Yeah, in the bologna sandwich or something.
No, he ate the bologna sandwich.
Oh, the turkey sausage sandwich. That's right.
I had turkey sausage.
How did the butt plug and super glue work out for you?
Not
He didn't even answer that in the chat, by the way, son.
Not even effective.
Still came out the sides, huh?
It was bad.
You should have saw the emojis that I got, Hillbilly. I'm just saying.
Radiation.
Yeah. Nuclear waste emojis.
Nuclear
And
waste.
6 of
no-
them, no less.
No dumping.
6 of them in a row. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, freaking ding. I'm like, oh, what?
She told me I need to get a sign for the behind me. It says no dumping.
Wow.
I tried to
Put
get
it-
my wife to let me put one up on the toilet, but she said no. I always kind
Tell
of
you what,
forget.
regular foods it's hurting my stomach. Those bologna sandwiches I ate yesterday. I guess my body's not used to that bread and meat being in me.
Yeah.
Made my stomach hurt, dude.
See, that's what I deal with. Meat does not work very well. The turkey sausage is okay.
Ugh.
They got a lot of seasoning in that one.
You'd have to feed it to me, and I didn't know what it was, and it'd be covered in sausage gravy or something, dude.
It's got a whole lot like a nice Italian sausage flavor. You know, like a sweet Italian sausage. That's what
Hold
it tastes
on.
like. It's not so much a breakfast sausage, even though that's what they call it. It's got more of the Italian sausage flavor to it. So I don't even really know it's turkey. I can't tell. Except the fact that my stomach doesn't go. But no more hamburger, no more beef. So I can't have pork, I can't have beef, no fish. I'm down to poultry. And Sonya
You're down to an animal that eats its own poop.
Yep. That's not quite what I say, but I probably don't want to get your live stream taken down, so I'm not going to say it. Although I've said a lot worse in your chats before.
Dude, the doctor told me I had to quit eating my, summer sausages and beef sticks. Dude, I love them things. I mean, I absolutely love them, especially dipping them in a good mustard. She told me I can't eat them no more.
How do you think I'm doing with no pepperoni?
I used to buy them by the bags, dude.
I'm freaking out. I walk by them every time I shop, and it's like,
I used to buy the expensive ones. Then I started going to Walmart and buying the big bags of the off-brand.
and actually, it's pretty good. It's not quite as good. You can tell the difference. But my wife's like, try the turkey one. No, there's a point where I'm just not going to go there, and I'm not having turkey pepperoni. She's pretty animated.
Yes, she is. Sign language. You can tell she's from New Jersey. Yeah, it's a Jersey thing.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a Snooky thing.
Oh.
That's what we have to start calling her from now on, Snooky.
Snooky. Okay. I could do that.
It's just a Snooky thing. You ever watch that show, The Voice?
Used to.
They had Snoop Dogg on there last night. He was the mentor for everybody.
Oh, that'd be cool.
The last week for the knockout rounds. Snoop Dogg was the guy. He's pretty good. He knows a lot about country music. He knows a lot about a lot of music.
Yeah, he actually is a very good producer of a lot of people. He's just kind of a burnout, but
Yeah.
Wait till she reads the chat. I think she told me to bite her.
Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yep, there you go. KK's got it.
Snooky in the house.
The RV Snooky DJ.
That'll be her new stage name
Snooky.
when she does all her gigs.
Oh, don't worry. I'll share it around.
Yeah, we need to get that word out everywhere. Snooky.
And I know just how to do it. I'm sending an email to Guaranteed the Canadian. There's one person that if you want to get something around YouTube, you tell him, and it will be all over YouTube. Right here. I'm doing it right now. She thinks I'm joking. I pick up my phone and it rings. What did you do to me? What? Smokey's Cookies. Smokey's Cookies.
You're really gonna call Jim?
The drivers, it's same old.
No, I'm gonna send a message to Lance.
Ooh. That'll be all over everywhere quick.
My feelings about her.
Why would you even do
And,
that?
The only part is
That is so cool.
Because we like you.
I understand it, but now I know what you're saying.
That's gonna be so funny. Everybody saying, "Hey, Snooky."
Now, if nothing else, we're going to see how this test works out. How long do you think it's going to take? Are we going to take bets?
I give it 2 minutes.
I'm thinking, do you have a live tonight? Who's live tonight? Mike's live. So it'll be on Mike's live within the hour. I want to see. What?
That's like back during World War II when we sent out the fake message about Midway's water plant being broke. How long it took the Japanese to get it up and going. Yeah, same thing. We're just trying something out to see if it works on YouTube or not.
Oh, uh-oh.
Hey, Julie.
Are you talking to Bree? Hi, Julie. Oh, Charlie Grace is like, okay. Bree?
That was a pretty good trick they did.
Coworker from the bus company.
About the water plant not working. That was
okay, so what's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Why did you even do that?
We're doing a World War II test.
We're just testing.
In
Testing
2021.
what?
to see if it works the
See
same
how
way as it
leaky-
did in World War II.
See how leaky that faucet is?
Oh, we know how leaky that faucet is.
It's a drip.
It's a drip.
Done picked up a new nickname today. That's pretty cool.
Hey, Sue, don't forget, it's Sonia Snooky, the RV DJ.
On the daily TV, what's up?
How's your-
Snooky in the house.
Are you getting grumpy?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what you did because I was on the phone at the same time you were in one ear.
Oh, I sent Lance an email.
About your new nickname.
Told him that your new nickname is Snooky. That's all I did.
We're gonna see how long that takes to get around YouTube.
Snooky, yep, Sonia. Well, you see how long it took for the fight that Tony and I were having, which we weren't having, but you see how long that took to get all the way around.
Yep.
It made it back to TR.
Yeah, but that wasn't in. That
We
wasn't
weren't-
anywhere else.
We weren't fighting,
I know that.
not at all. Nope. Somebody said that they thought we were fighting, and so Tony and I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and play the game. So we kind of picked on each other in here, and then it got to another place, and then another place, and then it got back to SF Rose, and she already knew because I told her. Then it got to TR because she didn't tell TR, which was totally funny. I thought that was great.
The point of the matter, the point I'm trying to make is that you're pissed at the world at the man right now, and then you send him an email.
I didn't say anything nice. I just said new nickname. I can get over being grumpy.
Oh, I know
sang
that.
song? Who sang that song? You're so vain.
Carly Simon. Yeah.
I don't know if I ever heard that whole song or not.
I don't know. I'm probably too vain to listen to it.
You're so Vermont.
I just didn't know where that came from. We were
Neither
talking
do I.
about
It was totally out of left field.
we were talking about the house
Oh,
next door.
You know why? Because I said, well, you would lose your heated driveway, and your house was this many square feet as opposed to that many square feet. And I guess that's where he got it from. Because I was reading the ad, and then I asked you how big. You said, well, my house is bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And then I said, well, then,
500
if you move
500
next
square
door, right. And then I said, well, you'd lose your heated driveway. And then he's like, oh, so vain. I'm like, no,
So
Lance.
when are you and Mrs. Vermont moving into your new house?
Now
And
you
the
know what she
son's
said
like-
to me today? She goes,
What?
we're not. She's not interested because it's got no basement. I said, well, the basement's finished. She goes, but there's no place to store everybody else's junk that we store. I said,
Who
"Well,
else is
that's good."
jumped?
Oh, so
Oh.
you're going to buy it for your son now?
My son wants to go look at it.
Like I said, you're going to buy it for your son now.
I think he thinks that the $16 an hour that he makes is enough.
He's going
pay
to cover
for
that. Yeah.
He'll work to pay the mortgage and taxes.
Mm-hmm.
He probably wouldn't be able to have the lights on.
Yeah. Yeah, Sue, that's exactly when you said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the fact of the matter is, I built my driveway, the stuff under the heating system,
Right.
because I'm not an idiot. It's not too hard to look up how to do things like that. Oh, this is black ABS flex pipe.
Yeah.
Run through my driveway with a glycol circulator that heats up through like a hot water tank.
My
Dude,
cousin
I
used
got
to
a great
install them.
idea. Buy the house next door as your YouTube business, and you can write it off as taxes.
Oh, I have an even better idea.
I could become a church.
This was Jim's idea, right? You buy the house. You buy the house and have Nick pay the extra $300 a month.
He pays $6 now.
Oh.
I charge
rent?
my son. I charge my son rent.
Rent, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It was
I
just-
don't.
it
It's
wasn't
not
my
that I
idea.
have to. It's just that I pay for his phone bill and his food and hot water and everything else. So, and I wanted to show him responsibility.
Mm.
You know, I don't want my son to be a freeloader. You know, I pay for his Xbox and everything else. So,
My
I guess
my
so.
youngest daughter, when she got her car when she turned 16, she made her car insurance and she's made her cell phone bill ever since day one.
Yeah, I like my first car, they paid half. I had the other half. But the insurance was always mine, the bills were always mine. Like I've always carried my own. And that's how I was raised, to be independent, you know.
okay, I might have bought my daughter's first 3 cars and I did pay all the insurance and I still pay her cell phone bill. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, the 40-year-old, I finally about 4 months ago got her paying part of her phone bill since she's still on my plan.
Well, the reason I pay for it is because my granddaughter's tablet
Yeah.
is part of my plan,
Mhm.
and that's all education. So I'm not going to stop the plan just because I want her to be able to learn, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it works. I mean, she's smart. She's already reading. She's 4 years old and is reading books.
Yeah, I read it before I went to kindergarten. I was reading and all that stuff.
She's was doing primary colors. She knows all her primary colors. She's starting to mix colors now.
I wasn't reading, but I was looking at dirty magazine pictures when I was 4.
Maybe. I was drinking when I was 6.
What?
What is that? Holy cow.
Catholic
Gals
family.
ain't got nothing that looks like that.
Oh, the one, yeah.
We had wine. Yeah, yeah. I might have found a few of those out in the shed. It's like, got 3 sisters. Yeah, those are their parts. It's like what? Didn't think much about it, you know, at the time.
Yeah, my parents don't charge me rent.
What?
No.
Mom, charge her rent. Send it to Hillbilly.
10,000 a month.
Hillbilly will collect the rent.
10 grand a month.
As long as I get
Honestly,
it. Huh?
He'll invest it.
He'll invest it. I have
Yeah, I'll
stocks.
invest
I
it.
can-
Sure. I'll invest that for you. I sure will. My name's Bernie Madoff.
Yeah, they don't charge me rent.
There's some land in the Philippines he could buy for you.
Right? Just what I need.
But it's just going to have to be in someone else's name.
Considering that I
Yes.
don't even get on an airplane.
Oh, there
You
you
don't get on
go.
an airplane?
I will not leave this ground. Nope.
Honest to goodness, when I get on the plane and I sit down in my seat and I lean my head over, I am sound asleep before they even close the door to taxi to take off.
Takeoff is my takeoff and landings. Of course, I drag race, so the takeoffs and stuff.
Right.
Those are my absolute favorite parts. And the smaller the plane with the bigger the motor, I'm so happy.
Yeah. Never flew.
I got to fly in a G5 little business jet once for Toyota. It was Toyota's private plane.
Mm.
So it had the, big fancy captains, the big recliner chairs and all that stuff and a couch
Right.
and all that. And that thing, when that took off, there's a pucker factor for you. That thing's like a fighter plane when it takes off because it goes.
And Jim doesn't help. Oh, yeah, the worst part is the takeoff and the landing. I'm like, thanks. but no thanks.
That's like landing in the airport in Eugene, Oregon. Sits down in a bowl there at the mountains, so the winds swirl. So when you come in for the landing there, you'll be sitting in your seat, and the whole plane's going sideways, back and forth like this before you hit the runway. And sometimes you hit the runway sideways on this side or sideways on this side, and it kind of hops. Yeah.
Came into Burlington one night with my sister after we came out of Seattle, Washington. And you're freaking out when you're looking out the window, and that's the runway. The plane was coming in like this.
Wow.
Because of snow conditions, they had gale force wind, crosswinds.
Yeah.
And that just go, it's like, but it's like, that's the runway. She's like, no. She's sitting there going,
That would be me. I'd be like white knuckle the whole time.
All right,
Of course.
I'll be back.
I like roller coasters, though.
See, I can't do them either.
I love roller coasters. My daughter and I, when we went down, actually every place we've ever been, Florida, Maine, New York, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Georgia, every place we rode a roller coaster. We rode all of them at Six Flags. We rode all of them at Universal, including the little kitty ones, like the little dragons and things.
Yeah.
We rode all of them at SeaWorld. Never been to the Mouse House in my life. Don't have any interest in it.
We went to Great Adventure one day, a bunch of us, a couple of years back, and my friend, I found out that he wound up tricking me, but he's like, "Oh, let's go into Skull Mountain." He's like, "It's just a walkthrough." I'm like, "All right, whatever." So we go in. Needless to say, by the time that I figured out it was a roller coaster, I was already strapped into the car. I was like, "Oh man."
So I've been in and out of Denver probably 4 times. That was one of the stopovers. It is kind of freaky.
I don't know. It's three things. It's the being afraid of heights.
Why? Heights aren't going to hurt you. Falling will hurt you.
Right.
Height won't hurt you. So you've never been up like the Empire State Building or anything?
No, we haven't been up there.
I mean,
He's been up there, but I haven't been up there.
You live near the Statue
I can
of
throw a
Liberty.
rock at it pretty much, yeah. But and then not being able to I guess be in control of the vehicle that you're in, so to speak.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
And because you just can't pull over an airplane and step out and look at the scenery,
Sandusky, Ohio. I'm gonna have to look at that. I do like roller coasters.
And then the whole claustrophobia thing. So
I ride a
I think those
motorcycle,
are-
so
huh?
so I ride a motorcycle, so yeah, I like speed.
Well,
I'm
I like
fine with-
speed. I just
I'm
like speed
fine
on
with-
the ground.
Likes my entire life. I love airplanes. I love boats. Obviously, I love boats.
Yeah.
I built that one. I built the one right there and the one right there. My bookcase over there is actually a boat.
Did you put one in the bottle yet?
Those are pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
should take the bottom off and stick the boat in. No, they
That's
have
good.
one where you it's actually folded down. You put it all together, you slip it in, then you take a little hook and pull, and it stands everything up.
Oh,
And
okay.
And you touch the glue to the bow, to the bowsprit. That's the little pointy thing in the front.
Yeah.
And you touch the glue, then you trip it off.
I have my card. Remember that?
I know.
I know what a bow is. The
The
pointy
pokey
thing
thing in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one right here, I carved by. Oh, just choked myself in my. I go. I carved this one with a pocket knife.
Oh wow.
All by hand.
Sweet.
I'm not showing anything.
As long as you ain't showing your beaver.
No.
He's
I need
showing his
one of
boat
those to-
instead.
I need one of those to live on.
I carved this one by hand with a pocket knife.
No, I need a real one.
Like that one.
Yeah, I need a real one.
That one was after the Spirit of St. Louis. No. Spirit of America. The racing yacht.
Yeah.
Boy, those are nice boats, aren't they? You could be you could be across the ocean visiting very fast for that one.
You see that dude that's trying to kayak from, what was it, the west coast to Hawaii or somewhere in the kayak?
Yeah, I don't
Got
know.
its own sleeping quarters in there and all kinds of stuff.
I'm not sure if that's considered a kayak in my world.
Yeah, I know.
That's like that guy that rowed, rowboat. That was an escape capsule. I don't care what you say. That thing was completely encased. It had rubber grommets for the oars, watertight, with the bilge pump in it. That's not a rowboat. Do it in one of those aluminum open things that you go fishing in.
Yeah, bring you a can of Flex Seal when it starts leaking everywhere.
That's like the people that sail around the world. Well, you're in a high-tech boat with navigation in it. Your boat, raises and lowers its sails by itself. First time I ever saw one of those with the wrap-up sails,
Right?
I was like, what the heck is that?
Dude, I had two guys on the submarine with me. Both of them were torpedoman's mates. One of them was a E7, the other one was an E6. They got out of the military. They set up shop in Hawaii. What they would do, they would fly back to the States, pick up a yacht, and sell the yacht over to Hawaii. So when the rich people flew into Hawaii on vacation, the yacht was there waiting on them. And after they finished vacation, they would bring the yacht back to California.
I got a buddy that does that. He picks them up in New York Harbor or Massachusetts, then sails them up through the locks up into Lake Champlain so that people can spend their summer up here sailing around the lake in their big boat. Then he brings it back to the locks in the wintertime so they can be down there.
Good money in that.
He has a Bentley.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a
big
nice
money.
house. He's a captain, licensed captain. Why am I echoing?
Hey, Sids, how you doing, buddy?
You
Hey,
tell
Sid.
us.
Why do you think it changed his hillbilly?
I don't know.
Yeah, I would think if I lived in Jamaica and I was a Jamaican guy, I would try to come up with something like that. Come up to Florida, pick up a yacht, sell it down to Jamaica while people are there on vacation. And
Oh, yeah. You can make some
Yeah,
serious money.
there's got to be some money made.
You see the yachts that are like in like where they do the Le Mans racing over there. What's that place called? 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, last time I was down in St. Augustine, some of those yachts sitting there, they got their own chefs, their own butlers. They got chandeliers above their dining room table. We'd eat there on the waterfront and look, and there's this giant chandelier, and they're in coat and tie eating underneath the chandelier, and the butler pouring their wine for them and crap.
Yeah.
Some people just got too much money.
When you see the little boat dock in the back of the boat that lifts up the boat and brings it inside, and then they got a helicopter pad. That's
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you've got nothing to do. That's like, have you seen Shaq's? Shaquille
Uh-uh.
O'Neal? Oh, you gotta Google that sometime. I'll see if I can bring you a picture up.
I wish Forrest Gump would have been my daddy.
How much is? Holy cow! I just looked up what he's worth. Phew. You got a guess?
Uh-oh, Sid's been fishing. There you go. Gotta find the camera on here.
Nice.
He's been fishing again. Oh, here you go.
Oh, nice catch.
Look at them 4 outlaws.
Okay, you ready? You ready for this?
Mhm.
Hey, Billy?
Holy crap, dude.
Is that Shaq's boat
Yeah,
or yacht? Should I say?
that's his houseboat. That's what he calls it. 17,000 square feet. 17,000 on a boat.
Like I say, some people just got too much money.
He's
Hey,
worth
it's-
$400 million is what his net value is. For playing basketball.
Basketball. Yeah.
And big-
Redfish and speckled trout.
And being Shazam.
I would take what he makes off the general commercials.
He just opened a golf course too.
It's for being a big dude. I can't.
I'm going to throw a ball through a net, and I'm going to
I
make
can't-
all this money.
I can't.
I can't imagine what I would do with $400 million. I can't.
Pay off your friend's house.
I don't have no friends.
Fine.
I have no family. I have no friends. If I had $400 million,
No, you would have
Actually,
a
I
whole
would-
lot of best friends you never knew you had.
and
Hey,
my new name,
Billy, how you doing?
my new name is George.
You know, people coming out of the woodwork. Hey, remember me from like 20 years ago?
Actually, it's funny because I I know people with serious ugly money, and it's never even crossed my mind to ask them,
Yeah.
for anything. It's just not my style. I'd rather work for it.
Dude, if one of those rich people would just let me borrow $2 million interest free for 1 year, just so I could put it in the bank and draw the interest. And at the end of 2 years, I'd give them their $2 million back. I'd be done.
Yeah, imagine one certificate of deposit.
Yeah.
Let it run full term with that kind of certificate of deposit. Phew. You never have to think about money again.
Not sure what's for dinner.
Yeah,
Like a
ugly-
dog says, I like ugly money. Spends the same as pretty money.
It does. But when you got ugly money, means that you got so much that you don't even consider it worth your time of day to think about it.
Yeah. Because you'll make it up the next day.
Yeah, their bonfires would be bigger than Sonia's, and they'd be burning $100 bills.
Yeah.
Nothing twice about it.
Redfish and speckled trout. Sid said.
I got a friend who became a multi-millionaire for slinging meatballs.
Slinging meatballs.
Yep, his family owned a restaurant, and he worked in it slinging meatballs. And then they created a factory where they create the sauce and the meatballs. And he buys properties and builds
Wow.
condos. And yeah, he's never got to work really ever if he doesn't want to.
I'm coming up on the phone again.
What? She's going to dinner. What's for dinner
Time to
tonight?
eat.
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
What are we having? Redfish.
Find out.
Brooklyn chick.
Hey,
what's going on?
Brooklyn chick, how you doing today?
Did I freeze?
No.
It's frozen on
over.
my end.
Yeah, you're frozen.
It's not frozen on this end. I see you punching buttons.
Hold on, let me reload.
You got her convinced she's frozen. She was fine. Lover? Are you lover? Is that you?
I'm a lover. I ain't a fighter, brother.
She just called you lover.
Hmm
She's
I'm a
like, yeah.
lover. I'm not a fighter, dude.
I can't claim that.
I grew up in the 70s. I'm a lover.
I grew up fighting.
Peace, love, and tranquility.
16 years.
I guess Snooky decided she didn't want to come back up again.
Yeah, I know. It's probably because we called her Snooky.
Yeah, I think she's mad at you about that.
I'm sure I'll hear about it. So do you still have your Teespring?
As far as I know, I do. I haven't done nothing to it since the first day I created it.
No? Yeah, I got another one too. I like to play with them. Give me something to do.
I'm not a design kind of guy.
I got lots of pictures, so I got lots of artwork. Why not use it for something? Crickets. Where'd she go? Must be she's really not coming back. So I don't have any topics today. Wait,
You are
Who's
the
that?
topic.
topic?
You are the topic.
So can't go live tonight.
You won't be live tomorrow either.
Luckily, it's live at 7. Yeah, at 7. Tuesday night, 7. Kind of kicking it. Getting to be kind of hard
No comment, dude.
to find a time. So
No comment.
my son's only day off is Tuesday and Wednesday. Anthony's live Wednesday, so I'm not going to step on Anthony, obviously. He's my teacher, you know.
So what time you got to be at the doctor in the morning? 9?
Nope, they changed it. They changed
Oh, she needs the link.
I'm assuming that's her.
Yeah, she needs the linky, please.
Could just say no, but I'll send it to her.
Heading your way, Snooky.
Should already have it by now. No, I have to go in for 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
And it's only 4 hours now.
So you go in from 3 to 7? Well, they probably figured you wouldn't make it for 8, so they cut it in half.
I wasn't gonna make 8. I would have had a nap in the middle. I don't know what they were gonna have me do for 8 hours. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
They told me what they wanted me to do. It was treadmill, and then do stairs, and then lay down. Which I don't know about you, but if I do a treadmill and stairs, I'm not going to lay down. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, out of those 3 choices, the only thing you're going to get out of me is the laying down part.
I mean, I ride a stationary bike every day, but still, I do about 10 miles a day on a bike.
I do in my dreams.
I turn on YouTube. I sit on the stationary bike and I pedal. The keyboard sits right in the bike, right in the handlebar. And I just, something to do.
Snooky, you're back.
Sure. Wait, where is it?
What
Oh.
is-
Lasagna or beefaroni? That's beefaroni. I can smell it from here.
She calls it glop. It's a mixture of just noodles and sauce and ground beef.
Goulash.
I call that beefaroni.
Yeah, basically goulash. Yeah. Sonia's mom. Sonia's nickname
Hey,
is
Mom.
Snooky. We're calling Sonia Snooky now.
He said they're calling me Snooky now.
Snoopy. The Snook?
Uh-huh.
That was your original name. The Snook.
That's you, and that's you. Where am I? I see a cat.
Oh.
I am not a cat. Ah,
Oh, thank God.
Actually,
We heard that. We
Never
heard
mind.
that. We heard
You're,
it.
you were originally going to be called Snook.
We heard him call you that.
We
Yes.
heard it.
yes.
Yep, that's it. So Snooky from New Jersey.
Snooky from Jersey.
Oh, yep, this will go a long way.
Call
We
me
will
what?
We will enjoy this. Sue says you're Snooky from New Jersey.
I'm glad you're having fun.
You're welcome.
Beats getting hit in the head with a hammer.
I've done that.
Ooh, me too. I've hit things and the hammer come back and hit me in the head.
Yeah. Luckily, it was only a dead blow hammer. It wasn't a claw hammer.
The lucky dog said, "What's your mom's name? Or should we call her Mom Snooky?"
Hi, Snooky's mom.
Hey, Mama Snooky.
I actually forgot that was my nickname when I was a kid, believe it or not.
oh, cool.
I gotta check to see what that email just pinged up was.
What are you doing now?
Cable box or anything like that. Go around and walk around.
That email's probably been shared out about 1,000 times.
Wait, what? Huh. I guess I have a package coming from SF Rose.
Careful,
Okay.
it might have a ticker in it.
Gotta make sure it's not taken. No. She tolerates me.
You don't tolerate me. She calls me bad names.
Okay, so wonderful. The email was from a t-shirt company. Oh, we validated your tax information. Well, thank you so much. Everything is always about taxes.
Death and taxes, brother.
I'm avoiding both of them.
I try to.
Eh. I don't look forward to this 1099 thing that I'm supposed to be getting next year. So
Yeah, I didn't make enough to where it bothered me.
did you write off your swimming pool as a YouTube expense?
I don't think so.
Because you were floating in it while you were doing a live stream, so therefore it's a prop.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get away with that.
Oh, that one doesn't work?
That's one outfit right there you don't want to ever get mixed up with, dude. It took me 10 years to get my stuff straight.
Oh no, I pay them kind of almost religiously.
So that interest and penalties compounded daily, it ain't no joke.
Nope. I'm still paying. I pay all the time. Because everything that happened last year was income. You know? Because I'd been paid for 100 years, you know? That property was. Luckily, it wasn't all on me. That got divided up. So I didn't have to take the whole
Hit.
the kick in the pants, but it still was. Put it this way, I could have paid off my house with what we paid in taxes. It was ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, it was funny because everybody complains about not being able to get in touch with anybody at the IRS. I had a lady's phone number and extension, and every Friday afternoon I would call her and she would say, "Hey, Jeff, how are you today? Do you have a payment?"
Yeah.
"No, ma'am, not today." "Okay, I'll talk to you next Friday." She was at the IRS. I had her straight in number and extension, and she had caller ID with my number on it.
My mortgage, I have USDA Rural Development Home Loan. That's what my house is. That's where my loans from. I have a government loan for my house. You know, USDA farmer stuff.
Sure.
So guarantee you that if I'm late, they know exactly how to get the money out of me. They just say, "Hey, about your Social Security payment."
Yeah.
It's going to be short your house payment. It's a lot of paperwork for them to do that, and trust me, it's actually not terrible because I only pay 3%.
They had a lien against everything I had.
Yeah, I have to. I'm not late. I'm never late. I have to keep right there because if I'm late, they let me know.
Well, my problem was back at a time in my life, I was working as a pipe fitter, making good money back in the day, traveling across the United States, pipe fitting. Well, back at that point of time, there was a lot of cold adult beverages drank every day. And when it came time to file taxes, my W-2s would come in to where I used to be. And I never kept track of any of that stuff. So when it come time to file, I just didn't file. Because I always claimed zero, so I knew I paid enough in to where I didn't owe anything. Well, it don't work that way. So when they finally caught up with me, they went back on me 7 years. They would only let me go back 3 years and file. And even though they agreed with me that the 7 years, I paid way too much and they owed me a whole bunch of money, it didn't matter.
They care. They don't care.
because they said I owed them because I didn't do what I was supposed to do.
My son couldn't figure out the whole zero thing. I said, claim zero. He's like, well, what do you mean? I said, claim zero.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the year, you can claim one, and then you'll actually end up with something. You know? You
And
gotta-
every year since then, I've never itemized. I don't care if they owe me a lot more money back. I never itemized because I never want to go through that ever, ever, ever again.
I still own a business, so I still have to keep receipts and stuff like that.
Do you have to file every 3 months?
I do it every 4.
Every 4 months?
Yep, I do it 3 times a year.
What's up, Snooky?
So, and I'm not worried about it because, you know, I've got 2K in this room and have all the receipts. Every time I ship out a piece, I keep the receipts. Every time I buy paint or photo equipment or anything, I keep receipts. So I'm not too concerned.
Yeah, used to they could only go back 7 years. I don't know if it's still that way or not.
I know I have to keep 7 years worth of information. So
Yeah, it must still be 7 years then. They can go back 7 years on you.
yeah, try keeping ag information.
No.
Every single animal, every vet, every information about every animal.
What do? Scan everything into a file and keep it on your computer?
Yeah. Yep. And it's a pain.
Where are we going? Dunkin' Donuts?
Sonia. She's not listening again.
Snooky.
She,
Yo, Snooky.
she forgot to turn the speaker back on. Ready for it? Wait for it. She's going to drop off right about now.
I may not plug in the phone. Huh.
Well, you're not talking to us because we're talking to you.
Did you hear the noise on my street? I didn't hear what
No.
you said.
Snooky.
Snooky.
Are we going to Dunkin' Donuts?
Of course. You need anything?
Donuts.
I'll take 2 Bavarian cream.
Hi, Going Green Mom.
Going green,
2 Bavarian
Mom. How
cream?
you doing today?
What else?
What's that? The Snooky alarm?
That was bad.
Only 2 Bavarian cream?
Yeah, 2 Bavarian cream. That's all I need.
What do you
I was
need,
almost-
Bruce?
Earring.
Order him a cauliflower donut.
A cauliflower donut?
Topped with spinach.
No cauliflower.
And pour a little fish oil on top of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Going green, Mom said, I want 1 of each, Sonia. There she goes. There she goes again. KK wants two bear claws. KK wants 2 bear claws. Going green, Mom wants 1 of each.
I would
Hi,
take.
Megan.
I'd like 48 munchkins, please.
48 munchkins.
That's
You gonna eat
ordered.
them all at once?
No coconut.
You gonna eat them all at one time?
Yeah.
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 Big
Yeah.
glass of chocolate milk.
That's just the warm up to the dozen that we got in the box.
That's like
48. You're gonna eat 48 all at once. There's the reason they call them munchkins.
that's like 3 donuts.
Yeah.
It's actually 48 donuts.
It's like knocking back a dozen donuts. I can do that with my eyes closed.
That's like chicken nuggets at McDonald's. I mean, whoever invented the 4-pack, for what?
Yeah. That's just enough to make me mad.
That's
My
for the kids'
grandma-
meals.
My granddaughter eats 10 if she wants them. 4 is like,
4 is a
They did
tease.
they did used to look at me kind of funny when I would go to McDonald's and order 36 chicken nuggets. Now that I think about it.
my favorite is when they had the special up here last summer. They were 50-cent hamburgers,
Mm.
and it was during a tournament. So we went in and ordered 32 hamburgers. They're like, huh? What? Yeah. Like 32.
Dude, I used to buy them and freeze them.
Perfectly good. You get them plain.
Yeah.
So there's no ketchup and mustard, gooey stuff on them.
Yep.
They're fine. Yeah. You can
Going
microwave them.
Green Mom says they sell a 50 box for a reason.
50. Full size donuts would be good.
Of course, it might
I
have not
can't
have been
guarantee that they would be fresh by the time you got them.
it might have not have been just the 36 chicken nuggets. It might have been the 2 large fries, the 2 apple pies, and the extra large chocolate shake that I used to get with that meal.
My son had me stop at Burger King last night and get the Impossible Whopper.
Whew.
He wolfs it down. Of course, it's got tomato and all that yucky stuff on it. He wolfs it down. He's sitting there talking to me, and he goes, "Oh." He runs into the bathroom. It's like, how'd that work out, bud? Right up there with green tea.
Oof.
Wasn't me. That horn was not me.
You know, that'd probably be pretty good if McDonald's would put pineapple on their hamburgers.
Actually, pineapple on their chicken breast sandwich would be actually really good.
It would.
That actually sounds pretty good. You could call it a Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Boneless, skinless chicken breast there. That chicken breast sandwich, nice, like a Hawaiian
Yeah.
bread roll would be perfect. Throw a slice of, it could be rich right now.
Absolutely.
You could do, even can do that 1,000-ounce salad dressing if you wanted to. The secret sauce.
Absolutely.
That would go okay with the little pickle flavor.
Mhm.
That'd be fine with it. I might have to try one of those now.
With a nice sweet pineapple on it. Mmm.
Because I can eat the chicken and I can eat the pineapple. And I can have Hawaiian. Well, okay, they're gluten-free Hawaiian rolls, but I'm
Yeah,
serious.
The pineapple would probably give it a really great flavor, though.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I might have to shoot one of those down my throat and see what happens.
You sure you want to do that?
Matter of fact, I've got some of the banquet chicken patties in there tomorrow for lunch. I might have to bust out and have a banquet chicken patty sandwich with cheddar cheese and pineapple and Thousand Island dressing.
That might be good. I haven't got the pineapple. Wait a minute. Do I? No, I have chunks. I have pineapple chunks.
He says they do, Going Green Mom. I'm not convinced yet, but he says they make gluten-free Hawaiian rolls, but I'm not sure.
They do. They're made by a company called Condor. They have gluten-free Hawaiian bread, and it is as sweet It's actually it freaked me out when I first got it because I'm thinking gluten free is going to taste like cardboard crap. And really, it's not. It's really good. And then I got some of that not butter that tastes like butter. It's actually made with. It's not soy because it's soy free, but it tastes like butter. It's got a nicer like old butter flavor. You remember the old solid bricks of butter you used to get that was slow churned? That's what this stuff tastes like.
I can't believe it's not butter.
That's what I'm using
That's what
for. It's something like that, but it's an organic one.
That's what my mom buys.
Soy free, dairy free. But that's my snack is bread and butter because I can eat the bread and I can eat the butter. But they're only about this big though. They're like the size of a 4x4.
I'm sitting here thinking about I might have me a Duke's mayonnaise and pineapple sandwich.
Well,
What?
it's funny you say that because I was thinking a chicken salad with pineapple in it would actually sound pretty good.
It does.
Because I got the chunks, I could cut them up and put them into chicken salad
Yeah.
instead of the relish. I might have to do that. I don't have any Dukes, but
Going Green Mom wants to know where you buy them at.
grocery
Why?
store in the gluten section. Yeah, I'm gluten free. I don't eat any gluten. No soy, no dairy, very little meat. I'm not vegan, but and it's not because I want to be like this health food nut. It's because my insides are totally a wreck right now. I get them at Hannaford's or Price Chopper, which is part of the ShopRite group.
Dude, I almost want to say they had a Hannaford's when I was in Connecticut.
Yeah, New England, yep, and Connecticut,
Do they sell beer and liquor and everything in it?
they do.
Yeah.
See, Jersey doesn't sell liquor in their food stores.
This
We
one's
don't
got
South Carolina either.
they got a separate. They certainly sell lots of wine and beer, and they have a
Separate section for the liquor.
separate section you got to go through and swipe your ID card. It's funny because now you scan it. It's got the little scanner code on the back, and if it doesn't read right, it doesn't open the door. Which is for me, that's way smarter than the other way. Because I don't know about you, but hardly anybody ever checked the ID.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where I used to do grocery shopping at because it was a big grocery store.
Yeah, they're beautifully clean stores most of the time.
Last time I was in one of those was 1985.
Yeah, it's the Price Chopper up here is the manager is a amazing guy. He keeps his place spotless. That's where I take most of my photos for flowers.
Right.
But it's still corporate. He can't get everything he wants, but the Hannaford's is just flowers and plants and organized and clean. And
I may have missed it, Bruce, because I was eating. But did you say when you were doing your night live this week or not?
someday I may not make it this week, which hurts me. Because you look at my graph on my analytics,
Yeah.
and every time I go live at night, my graph goes way up here.
So you
And
can't
I'm
even do
down,
Thursday?
and then I'm down, and exactly where it says 2, which is 2 times how many times a day I go on,
Right.
my graph spikes way up. So it's killing my analytics not to go on Tuesday night, but tonight. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go on anyway. Maybe I'll just say screw it and do it anyway. Gotta watch out for myself, I suppose. I try to, you know me, I try to be polite.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Speaking of that, we've been on here about an hour and 45 minutes. I think I'm gonna have to get off from here. I think I gotta make spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I thought you were making
Yeah.
chicken. No, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta make spaghetti and garlic bread.
Let me know if your mom eats the chicken with the pineapple.
No, she won't. Dude, I'm serious. I'm thinking about making me a pineapple and Duke's mayonnaise sandwich.
Microwave yourself a chicken patty.
Yeah. Throw that on there.
You should be able to eat that. Microwave chicken
I
patties
think,
are easy
I
to
think
bite.
I'll have that. I think I'll have that for lunch tomorrow.
Worst case is you got to cut it up,
Oh yeah, I cut everything, dude.
kind of like a salad. But thank you.
Yeah. But anyway, I appreciate you guys coming by. Everybody in the chat, thank y'all for coming. Appreciate everybody. Everybody, please, please, please be safe. Be good to yourself and be good to each other. And we won't see Vermont tomorrow, but might see him later on tonight. But everybody, we'll be back here. Try to be back at 4 tomorrow. See you, everybody. Thank
See you
you.
later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.